Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, today we will take a look at the Great British Pound. So we will not take a look at the euro currency because it stands approximately in the same area. And besides, currently some events stand, as you know, in political sphere that we just can't ignore, and stands in relation to particular Great British Pound and relations with the United Kingdom and European Union's Brexit question. That's today stands in the negotiations in Brussels. So it's really very interesting situation when I explain you what really we see right now in Great British Pound. You'll see how it's really interesting and tricky. So first of all, we need to understand the position of the Theresa May right now in the politics. So it stands right under the strong pressure from the Parliament, and many politicians in the country think that it takes too friendly position in the Brexit negotiations. So the rating of the Theresa May is quite low, and today was the report in the Telegraph that it could leave the post in the as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. So this is some kind of the sentiment that stands around the figure of Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Second moment that is most important is the border between the European Union and the Great British Pound. So once we already talked about it in April, this was one in our weekly reports, when in the fundamental part we have discussed this issue. Why there are a lot of talks about this border? The problem, guys, that there could be just two ways to put the border between the European Union and the United Kingdom. This is either to split the Ireland and return back to situation in the 80s and 90s, where there was a lot of conflicts around this. Second issue is put the border on the Island Sea, but in this case, the whole sphere, the whole space, economical space of the United Kingdom will be split in two parts, and none of these scenarios are not acceptable for Great British for United Kingdom. It will be really very painful decision, whatever decision will be taken, and that is a problem mostly of the United Kingdom rather than the European Union. For European Union, it's not really big difference where it will be the border, but for United Kingdom is really big problem. So currently ball on the side of the United Kingdom, and actually they should make the decision. So in the current situation, all that we have talked about, the Theresa May position in the current politics in the United Kingdom, and discussion of this question is hardly will find the easy solution. That's why on the market, as you can see, we have completed our target actually that we have discussed a couple of weeks ago. This is very clear bearish continuation pattern that's currently people to sell. And take a look, as soon as the negotiations have started on a Great British Pound, we've got the high wave pattern that indicates indecision. Right above this area, we have the strong confidence resistance in 32.50, 33.16. So I would suggest that any decision for Great Britain, for United Kingdom, will be negative. And I think that they will try to postpone to making this decision as later as possible. And in the current meeting, I would suggest with the high probability that no decision will be made. I suppose that will be not very good for Great British Pound. So actually, guys, you remember a lot of it was a lot of moments where we have combined the technical and the political issues on the Great British Pound in particular. If you remember, we are trading the elections and different political issues, and this is one of them. So what I would like to say in terms of the trading. So here we have the clear bearish reversal pattern, bearish continuation pattern, I'm going to say, on the Great British Pound with a high wave at the top. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we have the completed ABCD pattern that is finalized by the butterfly. So the CD leg takes the shape of the 1618 butterfly. Take a look at the top of this. So market just complete this target and return it back down. So this should lead at least to the minor drop. I would not take some big downward trend continuation, but the minor drop probably should be triggered. Just from the technical point of view, respect of the strong resistance area completed pattern should lead to some retracement. But here, guys, we have another important issue. So take a look that this top actually is also the combination of the weekly pivot resistance one and monthly pivot resistance one. And we're particularly interested with the monthly pivot resistance one, because we know that while the pivot holds the upward action, this action could be treated as a retracement in the long-term bearish trend. Once market will break this area and move above the weekly pivot, monthly pivot resistance one, it will tell us that this is not the retracement in the bearish trend, but this could become the long, deep retracement, or it will be some kind of the bullish trend is developing. So this is not just retracement. And watching for action around monthly pivot resistance one is very important, because if market will fail to break it up and starts downward action, that really could lead to significant consequences. It could mean that the market turning to the major trend that we have actually here for a long period. So as you can see, and in the monthly chart, this is even greater trend. So, and you can see situation really very fascinating on the Great British Pound. Also, we have here the divergence with the MACD. On the hourly chart, guys, we have widening top pattern is forming, divergence as well. So, and as you can see, it's a bit rolling down the price action inside the channel. So here, market already can't reach the opposite border of the channel. Let's take the shape, kind of the shape of the wedge pattern. Since we have the butterfly as the final part of the ABCD pattern, minimum target of the butterfly is, you know, the 30% retracement of the body of the butterfly, and that will be 130.50. This also is, you can see, confidence support 130.50, 30.60 approximately. But in this case, guys, this will be the breakout, and I suppose it's really very big chances that hardly downward action will stop here, if it will indeed will start. On the top, it is possible to watch for kind of the Gartley steeple to sell pattern, using this pattern as the possible opportunity for taking the short, because I not exclude the chance that we could get kind of the maybe even this pattern could be forming. It's quite rare, but price action that really could be formed here. So market could reach the opposite border and then turn down. So watch for clear bearish reversal patterns. If you have the more funds on your account and you trade on the daily chart, you could take a look at the daily chart directly. So you could try to take the short position based on this pattern with the stops above the confluence and watching for a downward continuation. So something as a result of this meeting probably will happen, and I suppose that's my suggestion, that it will be, it's very high probability that this will be negative for the Great British Pound, taking in consideration all the political stuff that we have right now around this question, because this is really situations without easy exit. So any solution on the border between the European Union and the United Kingdom will be painful, primary to the United Kingdom, mostly to the United Kingdom. So because it is either split the Ireland Republic, or it will break the whole economical space of the United Kingdom in two parts. So any solution will be negative. So that's why get a popcorn and see what we'll get on the Great British Pound right now, because I think that maybe even today, tomorrow, we could get really significant action.